I got really upset at that game the other day. Fucking, I did this random like side quest where you have to like race this guy who has like this badass horse.
Yeah.
And I won the race, and I kind of felt how it was gonna go down. I was like, he's gonna shoot his horse. Watch. I see him whip out the gun. He's like, oh damn it! So I'm like, L2, and nothing's happening. I'm like, what the fuck? He fucking kills his horse. I'm like, god damn it! And then I see it says push
Right
R2.
trigger, yeah.
push R2 to point your weapon. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck, man? So I lost that goddamn horse because of the goddamn fucking control
The game
mechanics.
controls, yeah.
Pissed me off. I murdered the fuck out of that guy, and then immediately had a bounty on me right away. So and then I
Of
murdered
course.
that entire town because I was so angry. So
Sure.
I really wanted that horse. So, yeah.
Welcome to No Outside Food Allowed, episode 45. We're going to talk movies and games and news this week with reviews for recent releases and details on the new trailer drops. Also, I made a quiz for these guys. We'll get to that at the end of the show.
Ooh.
I'm your host, Adam, or today from South Park, Stan Marsh. My other South Parkians, I don't even know what the word would be. Sam Lim.
I am Kyle Barflowski.
Broflovsky.
I was trying to get it right. I was trying to get
You
it
were
right.
close. Yeah.
Close enough.
Chris Felix. You'll be dead by the end of the show. And Christopher Gagne.
Eric, where's my cheesy poofs card, man?
Man. So what's up, guys? What have we been doing this week? We had Thanksgiving, Black Friday.
I want to say I really enjoyed the football games. They were good.
They were good. Cowboys won. Woo.
Congrats.
Yeah, it's a great day.
Good times.
Black
time
Friday's
for
A lot
not
of good
holiday.
pie.
Right?
Oh, yeah, I feel like I'm still digesting
I know.
Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
I feel like the day after Thanksgiving, I just have to eat everything vegetable. Like just no
Nah.
meat for the next
Oh
couple
wait, bro,
days.
it's the holidays. You got to stay warm for the winter. I've been aggressively getting fatter ever since Tough Mudder. All these years, I'm just eating every fucking day now.
Man, the holidays are good.
So true.
Yeah.
I think, is it carbo loading? Is that what it is? From the Tough Mudder?
That's what I'm telling them. Yes, so I can lift the weight next year.
Dude, I had this amazing pumpkin cheesecake at work.
What?
Yeah, somebody brought it in for the potluck. Oh, it was like the best of both worlds, man. It was fucking fantastic.
Pumpkin cheesecake.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What's everyone's favorite Thanksgiving food?
Ooh.
Mine's pumpkin pie, dude. Classic.
Yeah, I went with the pie route too. Apple pie is my absolute favorite for Thanksgiving.
You guys want
Regular
dessert?
or a la mode?
Just a regular, man. Just a nice, crisp to the crust. We got a bakery here in town that just makes the best apple pie I've ever had. So it's the one thing I'll spend a little money on. And we actually won a free one this year. So
Nice.
thanks to the wife being awesome on social media, I won a free pie. I was like, yeah.
Good job, babe.
See,
Yeah.
see, you guys all went dessert. I was thinking like mashed potatoes or like stuffing.
Right,
Like, I'm
right.
a sides type of guy. I like
Okay.
it. Just
Okay.
load my plate up.
Am I allowed to give you my top 5? Can I do that? My top
Just
5?
just roll it off real quick. Real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go.
Okay. Top 5. So stuffing, mashed potato with homemade gravy, right? Turkey, dark meat, and then number 5 would have to be the classic pumpkin pie. And shout out to my friend Rita. She hooked me up with a slice this year for Thanksgiving. She made pumpkin and sweet potato pie, but pumpkin's my favorite
yum.
because every time I eat pumpkin pie, I correlate it with Metal Gear Solid.
Okay.
Because the first time I played Metal Gear Solid, I skipped Thanksgiving. I only ate pumpkin pie for the next 8 hours.
I remember you
forgot
saying
about
that.
Yeah, like my mom got mad. She's like, "Eat some food." I'm like, "Yeah,
I can't.
pumpkin pie.
I'm busy.
I'm trying to save the world right now. You don't understand."
Give me that sugar.
Snake.
Nice. Nice.
I know, right? Food and video games. It's just how I roll.
And football.
Man.
Yeah.
True.
And football.
It's a perfect combination.
Yeah.
Right.
Did you guys do Black Friday?
I actually asked my little brother what he wanted for his birthday, and I got everything on Best Buy online. Like when I say Black Friday, I mean like online. I don't go in
Of
person
course.
anymore.
Good for you.
Nobody's camping out anymore.
There's still those psychos out there, though.
That's what I'm
man.
saying. There's
Yeah, I
too
mean-
many psychos.
That's why I don't go out, dude. I mean, first of all, I don't like people. So, like, you put me in a room with, like, hundreds of people that are, like, willing to punch an old lady in the face to get, the one flat screen that they want. Like,
Dude,
no. No
I've
thanks.
seen some crazy videos, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Ugh,
It's, like, brings out the worst in society, dude. Like, I refuse to go out
right?
there.
One minute you're thankful, the next minute you're like, "Get out of my freaking way! I need this
my TV.
soundbar."
But it's not even, like, Black Friday anymore. They're like, oh, start your Black Friday shopping earlier, like, on Tuesday. Like it's not
Yeah, it's
even
like a whole month now.
yeah, dude.
I really wish they would push it back and like think about the employees, because like some places start
Ugh.
Black Friday at 5 p.m. or 4 p.m. now.
On Thanksgiving night.
Yeah, and you're like, dude, people didn't get to cut their pie or turkey yet.
Seriously.
What the hell?
I mean, you can do it all online now. I just don't understand the need to like. I mean, we bought some stuff on Amazon. The 23andMe was on sale for like half off, and so we'll do it.
Oh yeah, I saw the
And
Instagram
then
post. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, well, we read the disclaimers, and I was like, okay, a little conspiracy theory in the back of my head. I was like, we're returning this shit. I don't want them to have this information.
If you read the
at
fine
all.
print, dude, they literally
yeah.
have your DNA for any purpose whatsoever that they want ever.
Wait, what?
Uh-huh.
Hold on. What do you mean define? Like, hang on, Gagne, explain
The
to me.
disclaimers in it, well, there's a lot of different things in there talking about like just information hacks. If they were, broken into, or their database was hacked in any way, shape, or form, people would have your information. That legally, if the government ever wanted to, have that information, they could have it. Like, it was just stuff like, you're like, I mean, while I don't expect that to happen, you never know. And
We've seen some
I just-
sci-fi movies that, get a
Yeah, I
little
don't
far
need no
into
Minority
cloning.
Report up in this shit. Like, no, I don't need to pay you to take my DNA and then store this information. My wife and I were talking about, this sounds kind of like I don't feel comfortable with
Yeah.
this. Like, it's like fun in theory. You're like, oh yeah, it'd be great to find out, but like, I don't need to find out. It doesn't change anything. It's not like I'm using this information to be like, oh, I'm going to create a super serum, and because I know all my ancestry and DNA, and I'm gonna unlock some magic spell. It's silly. Like, we're turning this.
Just
I
for the
don't-
government.
I don't
government bennies.
Yeah,
that's all.
exactly. Well, they talked about insurance and how like if that information was out, like it could be used against you when it comes to like actual receiving medical benefits, because
never mind then.
they're like, oh, you're at risk for heart disease based on you being this much of this race, and it's just like no, nope,
Pass.
I'll pass.
I'm telling you, it's a little sketchy.
That was our hardcore Black Friday purchase. Came today, and we said no, going back.
Wow, that's crazy.
You're a smart man.
That's nuts, dude. Like, in my mind, I'm thinking sci-fi, like replicas now.
Totally.
Oh, they'll
Yeah,
keep your DNA
right.
just to clone you later.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna tell you about it.
Yeah.
So I got your DNA. Not gonna do
That's
anything
it.
with it. Don't worry about it.
We're just storing it.
Yeah.
It's just here.
Forever.
25
For
years
whatever
later.
purpose we need.
Wow, that is creepy.
Anyway, yeah.
Good to know.
Right?
I will never try that now.
You ever seen The Eighth Day?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. What's Schwarzenegger?
Oh, shit. All right, let's move on to some newly announced movies and whatnot.
What?
This Christmas, we have a PG-13 version of Deadpool coming out. Once Upon a Deadpool.
With
What do you-
Kevin Savage.
You guys think it's going to be like the same type of movie? I heard they did like some major reshoots for this version. Felix, you got a look on your face.
I'm very indifferent about this.
I feel
Okay.
Detective Pikachu all over again.
Well, no, because all right, so we've talked about this in the past. I don't want to neuter Deadpool, and so we've all kind of like theorized that maybe this is Disney testing out the water as to whether or not with a Deadpool
Would work.
PG-13 movie can work.
Yep.
And it's gonna work because I've already talked to people at work that are like, "Oh, did you see
am
that
I
new
gonna
Deadpool
see it
movie that's
anyway?
coming out?" I'm like, that's Deadpool 2, right? He's like, "What do you mean?" Like, it's a PG-13 cut of Deadpool. And they're like, "Oh." So the fact that the general audience is like not aware that it's a Deadpool 2 movie, it looks like a brand new holiday special, they're going to go for that
Right,
alone.
that's true.
And then, it's around the holiday times. I mean, like, I went to the movies this past weekend. It's just for Thanksgiving week, and like, it was crowded as all hell in the movie theaters. So, imagine Christmas time, movies are going to
it's gonna
sell out.
slam.
They're like, "Oh, well, what's out?" I'm like, "Cool, let's go see the Deadpool movie." It's going to make a bunch of money. With that being said, the trailer made me chuckle. I'm not gonna lie. That Beatles, the comment was pretty funny. But I don't know.
He
I'm
can
very,
be funny without being crude.
Yeah, I just don't want this watered down version of Deadpool that we're all worried about. And I kind of feel like if this succeeds,
It's
it's going to
Deadpool
give
for the
enough
kiddies, man.
leeway for Disney to say like, all right, well, look, it succeeded as a PG-13 film, and it's the one that already came out. So of course, the original content's going to work out. And then I also heard that every dollar from ticket sales is going towards a charity for cancer research, which is awesome.
Okay.
But then I'm like, damn it, Disney, now you can't make me hate the fact that you're doing this because then you're going to make me think that I hate these
These
charities.
charities.
It's
Yeah.
like, I see what you're doing
It's
there.
for the kids.
Yeah, it's like, it's for the kids. I'm like,
It's what the kids call gotcha.
yeah. So I'm like, damn it, Disney.
Yeah, see,
I see what you
Disney.
did. Good play.
Yeah,
Good play there.
yeah, well done.
Good job. But I
Now we
don't know.
can't yell
man.
at you.
I can't lie. It looks kind of funny, but I don't know. It's a slippery slope.
How about this? Will it make you feel better if you go watch it in the daytime? Where it's only $5? instead of $12.
I'm still giving them money towards
But
it
it's-
succeeding.
But it's a little less though. It's not as much as the full amount.
Doesn't
That's
matter.
nice.
It just shows that I supported it, and I do support this charity.
You know
It's
what?
a great cause.
It just makes you a filthy whore. Just enjoy being the fact that you're a filthy
Hey,
whore.
don't judge me.
I mean, in my opinion, this last one wasn't that good anyway, so they're not going to hurt it in any way, shape, or form. It was entertaining, but like, I'm interested to see what they're going to do, how they cut it, if they did add stuff, and that trailer was hilarious. And so while I was on that side of the fence too, with like, nah, I don't need this. This is silly. Like, it's a money grab. I'm intrigued now. So
With the fact that
clever
it's
marketing.
Fred Savage too, though, like he's
That-
sitting
that
in the
was pretty-
bed,
I mean,
reenacting.
You don't think that's just a
Trailer.
a teaser? Like, you don't think he's really that movie's not going to be like that, is it? The whole thing, like him reading the story to Fred
It's
Savage.
PG-13.
I kind of feel like that's
I
what's
kind of
gonna
feel like
happen.
that was a
That's gonna
trailer,
happen.
though.
Well, I don't know.
Just for the trailer.
I wouldn't be surprised
That's
if
what I
that's
thought.
actually how it starts off. Is like, let me tell you the story of me, and then he kind of goes into these stories, and it just constantly cuts away. Maybe like the hard R parts, he'll cut away and just kind of
Go back to
tell
Fred
some
Savage.
jokes
Oh yeah,
to Fred Savage.
could away, go back to Fred Savage as he asks him a question. and
Yeah,
stuff.
I feel like they can't just use that for the trailer. Like the Bob Ross thing was one thing. That was definitely just like a teaser for its own. But like
Yeah.
this is like definitely implemented into the movie, I think.
Oh,
So
definitely.
I feel like it's gonna be a part of it. Honestly.
Well, because we kind of know Deadpool's all about the 80 reference. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like how they did Bueller's Day Off, or yeah, and then this one they're doing Princess Bride. So I think they're gonna carry out. They're
Mm-hmm.
gonna follow through with it, and I could totally picture them redressing up Colossus or Juggernaut as
is it Fezzik?
Fezzik.
There it
yes,
is.
you are correct, sir.
I think that's gonna happen for sure.
I can see that.
And I'm already laughing in my mind because I know,
Yeah,
He's just making jokes to himself right now.
right? But that's how Deadpool rolls, bro.
So, all right. So, as the only one with kids, Gagne, would you take your kids to see this one?
I will, because they've wanted to see Deadpool, and I was like, well, I definitely can't show you the first one because I'm gonna fast forward through a lot of it.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
But I mean, if they make a PG-13 version that I feel comfortable taking my kids to, then sure. Like
Okay.
they're very aware of Deadpool. It's like you can't avoid it, and it's kind of hard because it's a comic book character. And so, like,
Right.
I agree, Felix. Like, you shouldn't water it down. But am I going to be angry if Disney finds a way to fold Deadpool into the MCU? And no, like if it has to be PG-13, I'd rather have that than not have it, just because he can't say every
Dick and balls.
curse word in the just like I don't need to see pegging in every Deadpool movie. I saw it in the first one, and I get it, and it's funny, and it was hilarious, and you can show me some other stuff, so show me what you can do.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to them experimenting with him to try to make him fit into their universe, especially now that he is a Disney property. We can't help that now. I just don't, in the long run, I don't want just a watered down version of what we got, considering how great the character's been.
Yeah.
I just that's all I
Right.
want. So, but yeah, if they can make it somehow work where we see him with the Avengers, and dude, I'm game.
With that being said, I will be there with you, Flex, when you buy your tickets. I think we'll all be there together.
We knew that.
We can all go one big happy family. I'll take my kids too.
We knew that when Disney bought out Fox, that this could happen. Deadpool might be watered down and not made into an R movie anymore. And this could be step one. If they see this does well, they don't need a character to be rated R. Boom, he's now PG-13 with everybody else. Now we don't have rated R superhero movies anymore.
It's fine. I'll still have my Deadpool Nick Fury movie for the sequel, Hitman Bodyguard Wife. So I'll be okay. There'll be a lot of cussing in there.
And Bodyguard's wife.
Yeah, I'm ready for that sequel. So I'll be okay.
I mean, you can get away with a lot in PG-13, and I feel like I wasn't a big Deadpool comic reader. I don't know how much of the sexual content really carried in those comics, but with the amount of stuff you can get away with in PG-13, I feel like they're not going to rip him to shreds. Like, it's still going to be Deadpool, and I still think that they can do some stuff with it if they write it cleverly, if they're wise about not showing like every decapitation with blood splurting out. Like, that's going to get you OR. Like, you might have to do a little bit less of that. Like,
You just said
we didn't
a
see
Hollywood
Venom bite the
oxymoron.
actual head off.
How many
Well,
F-bombs are you allowed a PG-13 movie?
0.
One or two.
Just one, right?
2. I think it's 2.
Yeah.
If you get to 3, I think that's where the R
Like,
comes
even
in.
if you could just get that one in, he just like really like glorifies it in the movie, I'll be happy. Like he's like,
Uh-huh.
this is it. Are you ready? And just like, fuck, like in all exclamation points, and like, I think that'd be.
But that's a
funny.
lot of work for Gunny. It's cover both his kids' ears. Like, guys, cover your ears.
But like a build up to it. That's what I'm saying.
Please, they're in. My daughter's in middle school. She's probably hearing them far worse at this point in time.
Earmuffs.
Right? Right? Yeah, that's long gone.
All right, so pretty much we're gonna be there for it.
Yeah, we'll check it out.
But
Yeah.
I think we should go because it released Christmas Day, right?
It's
Or-
like the same week as Bumblebee and Aquaman. I'm gonna be busy
Oh,
watching
okay.
those movies.
All right.
So,
Yeah.
I
So
think I'll
we
look
have to
it up.
plan like one full movie day. We watch like 1 or 2 movies.
Just stay at the
We
theater.
don't,
Exactly.
We don't need to go see this. God, we don't have to
Yeah.
make a point to go
I mean,
see
I waited until DVD to see for Deadpool 2 the first time, so I mean,
it. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I could wait on this one. But
I'll report back.
somebody will
Yeah,
watch it.
there
We'll
you
get we'll get to you.
We got a field report from Gagne.
That's right. All right, let's move on. A little quick note on Venom. We mentioned last week that it outgrossed Justice League. Well, this week it's now surpassed Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
So crossing off all the DC checklist, and Venom just keeps making money.
Yep. And then with the money being made now, they announced like 2 more films for 2020, I think.
Okay, jumping on the Venom symbiote train.
Yep. And they said out of the 2 films, one of them's going to be definitely a crossover between him and Peter Parker. They're going to meet up soon.
Is that true? Where'd you hear this? Where's the source?
It was on IGN and a few other sites on Sci-Fi. Also, they're talking about how Sony saw the money, so now they're like, "Oh, it works. We're gonna keep doing it now."
Well, don't you think one of them is going to be the Morbius movie? Because that's still happening, right? With Jared Leto?
I think so.
It'd be nice.
I would think that, and then the Venom 2, or whatever it's going
Well,
to
we
be.
still need a Carnage movie.
Venom Maximum Carnage, maybe?
That's right. That'd be sweet.
So,
Or
but there's-
separation
we still
anxiety,
need
something
Spider-Man.
like
But anyways, you think Woody Harrelson will keep the wig?
I hope not.
Spoilers, by the way.
Okay.
Hey, they made a
I
lot of
think-
money for a better
I think
wig.
we need to go look up like ratios between wigs and no wigs for Woody Harrelson for movies and see how well he's done.
I mean,
Probably better with no wigs, definitely.
no wig. I mean, just give it a little shade of red, you'll be fine. But I don't know. They're definitely going to
It
make a
was a little
sequel,
crazy.
though. I mean, at this point, it's made all this money, $822 million. That's nuts. I mean,
That's,
who saw
That's
that coming?
Unbelievable.
That's pretty crazy for this movie.
29% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
I know that's.
See?
And what's the audience?
Ooh, I don't
gotta
have
be
it
in
in
the
front of me.
90s, right?
I'll look it up right now.
Yeah.
But
It was high.
it was fine, dude. Honestly, I gotta say it's like my biggest surprise of the year. Like I went in there with very minimal expectations, and I was pleasantly, entertained the
Yeah.
entire time. It's fun. It's
That's
not
it.
a great movie. If you, like I said, you want to go in and dissect it, go ahead and
Yeah.
just go be miserable. But
Yeah.
I had a
It was pretty
damn fun
entertaining.
time.
I did not think it was going to be that great of a movie.
Gotcha.
But it was. I liked it. I think I gave it around
Oh,
an 8.
just want to let you guys know. So, in case in the future we go to the movies together, I just found this out, but I'm allowed 1 to 2 companions because of like my handicap situation. So I can buy 1 ticket, and one of you guys can join me because you guys will be helping me out.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Like for free? You get like
Yep.
movie companions? You just call
Yep.
us your little helper?
Well, it's
helper
like
human?
it's called like 88 companion, but with Regal Cinemas, I'm allowed up to 2. So I can buy 1 movie ticket and bring in 2 people for free since they'll be helping me out.
Wow.
There's a lot of movies coming out.
I
I'm
mean,
smelling a group trip to Star Wars Land when it opens. Run of the line.
No.
Dude, that's what Jose said yesterday. Yesterday I was hanging out with Jose. Jose's like, one of these days, man, we should all go to Disneyland so we can skip the line with you. I was like, sounds fair enough.
All right, just check this out. So, Venom, 29% on the tomato meter,
Okay.
86% approval rate
Wow.
from the audience.
Yep.
That's crazy.
That is a big distortion right there, man.
That is a
That's
huge
gap.
difference.
That's what she said.
That's worse than BVS.
Uh,
Yeah. Gotta get it in there.
and on a really funny note, I just had to
sad.
mention Robin Hood at 16%.
Robin Hood, yeah, I'm gonna get to that one
Oh,
later.
God, did you watch Robin Hood for us?
I did not. I saw the 11% on Rotten Tomatoes
man.
this weekend, and I was like,
Dude.
ooh, like that's going to be low on the list.
We all called each other's bluff for Robin Hood. Try to
Ooh,
play chicken.
Sorry,
see
it's,
who'd
it's
watch it.
13%. It's less than I thought
I mean,
it was.
look, let's be honest. I still wanted to see it, but there were other ones to see first.
Yeah.
Totally, there was
So-
better stuff on. We'll
There's
get to
much
those
better
later.
You know what we
things
should
out
do?
there.
We should do a list of movies that we watch now and movies we watch at the Dollar Theater. Because Robin Hood, I'll give $1 to for sure at the Dollar Theater.
Don't give it anything.
I mean,
Not even $1.
No, man. I'm
You don't need to. They'll probably put it on Netflix in about a month.
Exactly.
That's
as
true.
bad as it did.
you just watch it at home.
Sounds fair enough.
All right, let's jump into a little Toy Story 4 news. We had Tim Allen recently on Jimmy Fallon, and he announced that Keanu Reeves is going to have a character in Toy Story 4.
I can't think about that. I can't fathom that. Basically, the idea of Keanu Reeves being on there.
Apparently, he gave the sign that he's going to be a very little character,
Okay.
small in stature, but some sort of competition for Buzz. So,
What?
yeah,
Huh.
interesting.
It's gonna be like a toy we've never seen before,
Like
maybe.
an action hero.
Like a new toy. I don't know. Could
Like a
be.
G.I. Joe figure. Oh, actually, no. Well, they had like G.I. Joe, like Barbie dolls back in the day
Yeah,
too.
they did.
I don't know. What could that be?
I don't know. I'm thinking total John Wick though.
I was thinking too, right? Like, is he a John Wick?
I wanted a Neo action figure.
This is the first time that Keanu Reeves has ever done a voice acting for an animated movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't. Now I think about it. I don't think I've
Yeah,
ever
right?
heard his
Can't
voice.
think
in
of it,
anything.
yeah.
That's
The
pretty cool.
The funniest one is when he did the voiceover as a kitten in Keanu. I don't know if you guys saw that.
That is true.
The
He
Keen
did do
Peele
that
movie.
one. Yeah.
He did the voice of kitten
He
in
was
Keanu.
the cat?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
He had a
cat.
few
The
lines
cat.
in that. That
Because
was
there's this
funny.
scene where they got like super high off some sort of drug and they're tripping and they saw the little kitty and it's Keanu.
Yeah.
His actual voice. I was like, what the hell?
It was pretty funny.
Because it was a
Had its
crazy
moments.
transition into they go from like the 80s music video of what's his name? You Gotta Have Faith.
Oh, George Michael.
George
Faith?
Michael.
Yeah.
So he's dancing and it transitions to Keanu and I'm like,
Limp Bizkit?
what the hell's going on
what?
here? Good callback. Good callback, Adam. I appreciate that.
God, no.
Red Durst.
Oh, Limp Bizkit.
Anyway, looking forward to Keanu Reeves. I think that'll be like an interesting character. Somebody dark, somebody,
Yeah,
opposite
right?
of what you think of in Toy Story.
I imagine him being
Somebody
like
moody.
like a very just like stoic, just like Batman-esque.
Yeah, totally.
character, so- oh, dude, what if he's like a Batman action figure?
That'd be
That'd be
awesome.
so
That'd be
great.
great.
I saw a picture. It was somebody like photoshopped it, but it was like a John Wick toy, and on the ground was like pieces of the Slinky Dog.
I saw
right?
that, yeah. That's
I
good.
was like,
Oh man.
it's funny.
Oh, never too soon.
Yeah,
Never too
that's
soon. I'm actually excited for that, the new Toy Story movie. I want to see which direction it's going to go in.
Yeah, when's that
Because
coming
like the third one closed off so well.
I'm not sure yet. Sometime next
Yeah, I
year.
know. That's where I'm
It'll be
kind
a-
of not excited about it because it did end so well. Like I don't think we needed another one, but as soon as I saw that trailer, I got excited and I saw all those characters again.
If anything happens, I'll just blame someone else for crying. I'll be like, not me. I'm just sweating.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
Something
I
in
don't
my
care.
eye.
Just to let it be known right now, I will cry.
It's a Toy Story movie.
June 21st it comes out.
Okay.
Next year.
yeah.
Nice. So that'll be in our
Movie draft.
movie draft
Oh,
for
yeah.
show.
It's gonna
But
take time.
not the final Avengers movie. That's not going to be the movie draft for sure.
We're gonna have to do something
So
separate.
that's like
with
an instant victory. That's why it's
We'll
gonna
have to
make
do
all the
like
money.
prop bets for that.
Yeah.
Finish him.
Stay tuned.
That'll be fun.
I like the prop bet idea.
Yeah.
Well,
Telling you guys, we should make a trophy, and it's Chai's last name. The Chun Chun Churong trophy.
Did we actually know how to say his last name, or have we been bullshitting this whole
Adam,
time?
Chong
Adam
Wong.
does. I don't.
Chu and Chao and Wong.
Chuan Charo En Wong? Isn't that how you say it?
Chun Chun Churong.
Chai, where are
Chu
you?
Chu Wong. Chu
We,
Chu Wong.
we need Chai back from HR. Chai, come back.
Chuan Charo En Wong.
Jimmy Jonga.
this one is not named Chuncharawang.
All right, that's all I got for news, guys. Anything
What?
else?
Snyder said that Justice League would have been 3 hours under him.
Oh, yeah. I saw that
know.
today, the article.
He
Bro.
keeps posting stuff on like the Reddit DC, and man, it just makes me want that Zack Snyder cut so bad.
Such a dick.
Kanye had posted, a
Oh,
little-
yeah, he's such an asshole for leaving this project.
For getting fired. Yeah.
and then for leaking all this awesome information about a movie that we can't have.
Yep. Instead, we got this weird baby mouth Superman.
This
30
amalgamation.
it's gonna be like 30 years from now we're gonna get, that cut like they did with the Donner cut.
Yeah, right.
Oh, man.
And it's gonna be fucking majestic.
I know.
And everyone's gonna eat their fucking words about BVS. You heard it here
It
first,
doesn't change
folks.
anything about BVS. I mean,
Totally
it was
would
Justice
change
League. It was
everything.
for Justice
Yeah.
League.
Oh yes, it does. It ties together.
it don't
It was
matter.
supposed to be a 3-part
there's
movie.
parts and trilogies that suck and they still stay shitty. I mean, like, no, that can stay where it's at. Now we're talking about Justice League.
And Suicide Squad would have had a different ending too, as well.
Oh, yeah, supposedly
Yes.
Steppenwolf was supposed to be like a major antagonist, and
Yep, it was supposed to tie into
Yeah.
Justice League as well. So
instead we got Enchantress doing Axl Rose moves.
Would have been better than Enchantress.
things that could have been.
Yep.
It just hurts my heart. It just hurts my heart, man, knowing all this good things that could have happened, and it didn't happen.
Good job, DC. See what happens
That's
when
right.
you rush.
Aquaman's coming.
Hey, but at
Yes,
least-
it's gonna start everything over.
Right?
Shazam, Aquaman. Come on.
Plus, we know James Gunn's doing Suicide Squad 2, so it might be a little more fun.
Is it confirmed, or I thought it was just rumored?
Oh, no, he's down for it. That's what
I heard it's supposed to be a reboot as well.
A reboot already?
Really? That's something I heard.
What? Damn it.
Said Suicide Squad reboot. I don't
Why
know.
not? Go
I'll have
ahead.
to check it on that
Keep
one.
doing whatever the hell you're
So
doing.
no one
DC, I
got
guess.
jiggy with it?
Don't quote me on that.
Oh, they did get
I don't
that
get it.
title release for the Birds of Prey movie. Was
Oh,
it
yeah?
the
What was it?
Fantabulous Emancipation of Harley Quinn? I think.
Oh, see, I thought that was a joke.
I'm pretty sure that's the title. I think it's actually based off a comic series. So it's like Birds of Prey, like the Fantabulous Emancipation of the one Harley Quinn, I think
Right.
it was, something like that. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous.
I heard
but-
the Russo brothers can't drop the new title yet for Infinity War. Because it's supposed to be a big reveal once we find out the title.
I feel like it's going to be just so...
I hope
like,
it's... I feel like it's going to be Infinity War, what's call it? The Avengers Disassemble. I feel like that's going to
I
be
feel like it's
the
going to be like something so simple. It's
Disassemble?
going to be like Assemble. Watch. I feel like that's what it's gonna be, like,
Avengers
Assemble.
reappear.
Reappear.
Or something like
Reassemble.
Avengers, come back.
title. The Avengers are back, but without Drax.
Do you guys want to make a bet right now? Like, what do we think the title's going to be?
Whoa. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
On what we think the title's going to
Yeah.
be?
Because it's supposed to be a spoiler. Like the title itself, when we hear it's supposed to be a spoiler. But I wanted to give it to us with Captain Marvel.
See, I think we might
They
get
could.
it before the end of the year. But I think I read that they said that we've heard it before. It's been said in the movies.
Oh,
So
Okay.
that's why I'm going with Avengers Assemble. So
It's too simple.
I know. That's why I'm going with it. So I'm sticking with that. I'm probably wrong.
I like the simplicity. I would take
I'll
that.
go with Avengers to your left.
On your left?
On your left.
Yeah, on your left.
Oh, boy. All right, moving on.
Yes, sir.
Guess I'm the only one making a call on that. Okay.
Well, think about it. Give me some time.
All right, fine.
I'll get back to you after the
guess so.
show or before the show ends.
You're right. I've thought about this way too much.
After eating all that turkey, how dare you?
I'm fat, man. Don't hate. Yeah, well.
All right, so also on Thanksgiving,
Yes.
they debuted the Lion King trailer.
I was
during
very
one of the
surprised.
football games. It was pretty much a shot for shot of the opening
Definitely,
scene in
definitely.
Lion King. So I thought it looked pretty spot on. What'd you guys think?
Sign me up. The fact that James Earl Jones came back.
James Earl Jones.
I'm there. I'm there.
Yes.
Just the fact that he's back for the voice. I'm just excited to see how this is going to play out. I really enjoyed Lion King as a kid. So hopefully they don't let me down with this one. Because they kind of let me down with Jungle Book a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
That-
I really liked
The only
it.
part I really liked about Jungle Book was the Christopher Walken part when he was
The giant ape.
King
Louis.
King Louis. Yeah, that's my favorite part.
Yeah, but I'm with you. Lion King's one of my favorite ones. But James Earl Jones, how could he not
Right?
get that? That's perfect. So, what'd you think,
Dude,
Felix?
number one draft pick right here. This is going to make all the money, dude. I am so excited about this.
Oh,
Like,
man.
I saw this on Thanksgiving with all my family, dude, and like, I think we all got chills at the same time.
Right?
Like, as soon as Circle of Life hit, I was like, ah, like the hairs just instantly stood up in my arms, dude, and like, just it looks gorgeous, dude. Like,
But are
shots
we-
of Pride Rock, everything.
Are we,
It's so
are we
good.
ready for some more heartache? Because we know what's going to happen.
I don't care, dude. I'll cry in this theater like a fucking man. I am so excited about this, dude. Like everything about this looks so good. Yeah, they got James Earl Jones back. I didn't realize that Uweatel Ejiofor, I think that's how you say his name. He's going to be playing
Yeah, I
Scar.
love him.
That's an awesome
Yes.
casting, dude. I had no idea. That's so great, dude. Everything about
The
this looks
casting
great,
is
dude.
really good.
Yeah, you got Seth Rogen as Pumbaa. I mean, like got
And they got
Childish
John
Gambino
Oliver
as
as
Simba.
Yeah, Donald
I was
Glover. You got
surprised.
Beyonce as Nala.
Yeah, Beyonce as Nala. Yeah,
You got
John Oliver
John
as
Oliver as
Zazu.
Zazu. Yes.
That's awesome, dude. There's so many great things about this, man. And like, you got Jon Favreau doing it again. Like, I'm so excited about this. Lion King was probably like, it's between Aladdin and Lion King for me. For my
And we get
favorites,
Aladdin
so.
too this
I know.
So-
it's nuts.
Which game did you find harder, Lion King or Aladdin?
I don't
for
think I
Super
ever
Nintendo?
passed the Stampede.
Dude, those games,
Those games were like ridiculous. I don't think I ever got past the Cave of Wonders either for Aladdin. But
I remember
yeah.
I played Aladdin and Lion King. I only got halfway through, and it was the first time ever I actually threw a controller to the ground, and I got my ass whooped by my mom. She's like, "That's an
Don't break that
expensive
shit."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's an expensive controller. I'm like, but you don't understand, Mom. The game's hard, okay? I can't defeat the level. Did you ever beat the game?
No, dude, that was like one of the hardest games of all time, dude. Shit.
Yeah.
Back in the day when games actually were, give you like
hard.
lives and no continues and shit.
Millennials have no idea.
What do you think, Gotti? How'd you feel about the trailer, the goosebumps?
I mean, everybody at my house stopped when it came on. So I mean,
Right?
that doesn't tell you right now that, yeah, it should probably be, top 3 draft picks for us. I mean, I got chills when, all the characters started coming out and you see Rafiki pop up there with the, Mark and Simba's head. I was just like, oh my God, they did so good. It looks, I mean, just
So good.
every doubt you had is gone instantly. You hear James Earl Jones. I mean,
Yeah.
just
So good.
so smart, so well done. I loved the Jungle Book. I thought everything about it was, great to me. So I'm on board. I think they've found a good way to do the motion capture, with the animals to be able to match up the syncing of talking, and it's Disney. They know what they're doing. This is going to make
Just take our money.
at least $1 billion.
Oh, totally.
Ooh.
I mean, probably, more on the 1.5, line. But if you've got a group of 30-year-olds standing around on Thanksgiving and that shuts them up, and they're like, what is that? And just, oh my God, it's, it's going to capture a whole new audience on top of all the people that love that film already. And it's up there too with me, Felix. Like Aladdin's probably my all-time, classic Disney animated film, but Lion King's really close, and if they even get close to what they had with did that get nominated for Best Picture? Or was it just Beauty and the Beast that we talked about before that?
I don't think it actually. I don't know. I'm gonna look it up.
I can't remember, but it's just one of those. It's to do that and have that shot by shot like look just like the animated thing. It's blew my mind.
Yeah,
It's a brilliant move.
I've seen the online. They'll post the old trailer and the new trailer back to back, side by side. Oh, it was fucking fantastic.
I watched that and I'm like, just tingles, just goosebumps. I'm like, man.
They're also bringing back Hans Zimmer and Elton John for the soundtrack.
Shut up.
Yeah,
it's game over.
So
whoever picks this in the movie draft is like shooting for the win.
Disney's got so many huge movies coming out next year. It's crazy. Everything's going to go to Disney.
They're estimating $6 billion
Wow.
for Disney next year in box office.
I kind of want to get some numbers from you guys, like as far as over and under. Do you think this will debut at 150 mil? Over or under?
Opening weekend?
Yeah.
150
Domestic,
is a good guess.
Not nationwide or just domestic only.
Yeah.
Domestic, yeah.
Okay.
Over
150 mil.
Over.
I got to see what Beauty and the Beast did because I feel like that pulled like some huge numbers.
Yeah.
It did like 160.
I want to say that
170.
we were very surprised with Beauty and the Beast.
But different release times too. Didn't Beauty and the Beast come out in March?
Yeah,
And this
it
is
was
coming out in
July.
June.
True.
Yeah, July 19th
Oh,
actually.
July.
Oh, this is summer blockbuster then.
So for Academy Awards,
Yeah.
the original Lion King, it actually did win Best Original Song for "Can You Feel the Love Tonight" by Elton John, and it won also Best Original Score by Hans Zimmer, of course.
There you go.
But not a nominee for Best Picture.
Yeah, nothing outside of the music area.
Animated
Golden Globes, we won Best Original Score, Best Original Song, a lot of music. Golden Globe winner, Best Motion Picture, Comedy or Musical. There you go.
Well, we definitely were surprised by Beauty and the Beast. 174 opening weekend.
Oh wow.
Wow, that's huge.
Okay,
Yeah.
so this one's gonna crush then.
And-
Should we raise it higher?
And a 1.2
No,
175
worldwide haul.
Well, I mean,
1.2 worldwide.
hold on. So Beauty and the Beast made
Yeah.
173 opening weekend. Let's raise the bar a little bit. 180.
180.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over or
That's
under?
like.
I'll still
starting.
take over.
Over.
Yeah, still
Wow.
take over. 200. It
I'll
gotta be
still take the
200.
over.
200?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I'll still take the over.
Oh, yeah. Actually, you think about summer and saturation. Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Summer,
tough. I don't
summer
know.
blockbuster. Yeah. I don't know, man. That's gonna be a big one.
I'll stick with my over.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that. I'll take that. 180.
180?
I like over 180.
180.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's gonna make it, dude. I mean, Disney's, like I said, they have a money
They're gonna
button.
be printing money in
They
next
have a
year.
money button, dude.
Oh
Just
my
push the
God.
button. Here's our
Right.
money.
Remember, it's called Disney dollars. It's called Disney
Yeah.
dollars.
You got all the superhero flicks. You got all the animated movies. You got
It's all their old properties too.
Okay.
that
All the-
made,
yeah, all
like,
the
so
sequels.
many decades ago.
Remember, you just quote that all the superhero flicks and all the movies because I'll bring it back up when we talk about Wreck-It Ralph or how Ralph breaks in. And
Sure.
I'll bring it back up.
cool. Let's then. We got anything else on like other than it looks amazing?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Fun fact, has the most trailer views, I think, in 24 hours, beating the Avengers.
Yeah, I actually just
Wow.
I have numbers for that actually. 224.6 million views in one day.
Jeez.
The Avengers Infinity War is 238 million for number one. So
Oh, okay, so it didn't beat.
yeah, so it's number
Close.
two. It's like it's
damn
number
close.
one animated or Disney trailer, and then Avengers technically is number one, but it's Marvel, Disney, same thing.
Wait till the next Avengers trailer comes out.
Right.
Yeah, so totally.
It'll probably break the internet for sure.
Oh yeah.
All right, so moving on from Lion King.
Yes, sir.
So we saw some movies this week. Definitely some good ones that came out, along with some bad ones. Looking at you, Robin Hood. So Wreck-It Ralph 2, Ralph Breaks the Internet. Sam, you saw this one?
Yes,
I saw the first one. Looks,
This
just
one
as
was
good.
simply amazing.
Yeah.
I think Kanye saw it too. Yeah.
I did see it too, yeah.
Nice.
All right, I'll pass it to Kanye first. I want to know what he feels about it.
I was a little disappointed.
Ooh.
Ooh.
We're not
I
friends.
think that whatever the first one had, this one just didn't. It seemed try to cram in a bunch of nostalgia and a lot of winks to different things, and so the Easter eggs were high on this one, but I felt like the story was a little weak and not as enjoyable as the first one, where the first one, when you were looking for those Easter eggs, it was that nostalgia of 80s arcade games, and that made sense in that. Like having these 80s arcade characters and whatnot going to the internet just didn't feel the same to me. I don't know. There were some really cool things. The Disney princesses do not disappoint.
Huh.
But all in all, I just didn't care for like any of the characters they added. It was I didn't enjoy it as much as I was hoping to. So
Okay.
I think I give the first one like a 9, and this one was like a 7 to me.
Oh, okay. Not quite the same magic outside the arcade.
Yeah,
Understandable.
exactly.
Yeah. What do you think, Sam?
For me, I'll definitely give this one an 8 just because I'm a sucker for the Easter eggs. I know what Gagne means because, like, Gyakura's character seems a little bit out of place, the way they brought her in, and they really force her upon you. And, like, she has some good qualities, too. For me, like, in the middle of the movie, it started feeling Shrek-ish. And by that, I mean, like, all the callbacks and all the comedy and sense of humor. It took that Shrek route in the middle. And then at the end, they kind of tied it up, trying to teach the kids a lesson. The one Easter egg that I did want to mention that I really enjoyed was Stan Lee. Like, spoilers,
Yep.
but
Okay.
man, when you
Nice.
saw that moment of Stan Lee, you're like, like you're in shock. And then the way you mentioned all the combo characters, like, there's a part where they go into spoilers. There's a part where they go into internet, right, at the beginning, and you see all the Disney property owns, like, literally in one area. The Muppets, the classic cartoons, like
Fucking everything.
Star Wars,
Yeah.
Marvel, like everything that Disney owns, they make sure you knew about it in Wreck-It Ralph and Ralph Breaks the Internet. Like they let you know, oh, this is what we have.
These are all the
This is
people
what-
that we cameo in this movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like the cameo was so ridiculous because you're like, I get it, Disney. You own
Yeah,
every
everything, right?
single thing.
Yeah.
And they did a witty banter or joke shade thing towards Brave.
That was awesome. Yeah.
That caught
That was
me
a
off
good joke.
guard.
To Merida, the Disney princess. Yeah.
God,
Okay. Nice with the Disney
They
princess.
made her sound like Boomhauer.
Oh God.
Like no one understand what she's saying. I was like, wow. Like just the princess scene alone, it was ridiculous because like, they follow all the guidelines. They're like, were you helped by a big strong man? Did this happen to you? Did that
Yeah,
happen
that was
to you?
kind of funny
I
in
was
the
like,
trailer.
wow, they really poke fun at themselves, and it's crazy because for me, I found it very funny that the characters were able to just make fun of themselves in the movie, and one of the funny part too was the little post scene at the end because they make fun about how you see certain scenes in a trailer, but was it in the movie, and you were kind of sad about it, so they literally poke fun at that themselves, and I was like, this is too smart. There's a lot of wit to
Clever,
it.
huh?
Yeah, it's very clever. The whole thing itself was a nice, fun Disney ride to relax. You're watching a movie, you're enjoying the characters. Of course, there's those moments where it's up and down, but just to see all the voice actors. Like
How was
the
Gal
cast,
Gadot?
she came off very Fast and the Furious.
Okay.
Yeah,
Who does she play?
a whole new character. It's was it Death Race?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. She was a racer.
Yeah, her name is Shank and they do a nice little Shaft montage when they introduce her character. But yeah, she's basically Michelle Rodriguez from the Fast and Furious in a death race game.
Nice.
So, which again, there's some enjoyable stuff in it. It wasn't bad. It just, I definitely felt like it missed the mark to me. Like it was a lot of that callback stuff. Like, hey, remember this character? They're still around. Like,
Yeah.
hey, here's a side story about Felix and the chick he married in the first one, having all the kids from Sugar Rush and being parents. And it just was like, okay, some of it was a little
Shoved in
off.
there.
Again, Disney princesses stole the show. Absolutely hilarious. They got the original.
Exactly, bro.
They got most of the original voices to do them. So,
Oh,
I mean,
that's pretty impressive.
yeah, I thought that was pretty impressive. And they had some, funny moments. They basically make fun of Merida from Brave and basically say, well, she's from the other studio. So, like, kind of jabbing Pixar.
Oh.
Dude,
Like, hey, we're the original animation studio, and, she's your
She just
princess.
came over.
yeah.
Do they have Princess Leia?
They did not.
No.
Oh.
No Princess Leia.
That would've been
That's
funny.
it.
But there were stormtroopers.
Was there a villain meeting?
Book club.
No.
Book
Yeah,
club
book
now.
club.
Villain book club.
Yeah.
Sounds awesome. I want to know Zangief reads.
They were actually making fun of Zangief's knees.
Saying he
Yeah,
waxes
pads
his
and
body.
Oh.
Except
This
for
is
that
only hairy
triangular
in the
patch,
specific.
man.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's got to be, not natural. So, all right. So
also worth
scores.
to watch.
Scores.
Worth to watch.
What'd you think?
You get an 8 from me. An 8 for sure. I enjoyed it a lot.
That's
Gun
a
you?
7 for me.
7.
Can't see myself watching it as much as I've watched the first one.
Yeah, the first one is really good. So, would you
Yeah.
see it in a theater or wait for Blu-ray?
Theater, bro.
Yeah.
Theater.
Wait.
Just so you can see
Wait.
everything on the screen and catch all the Easter eggs as when
I
you
can
can.
I can pause Blu-ray.
Exactly.
But the screen's bigger. It sounds nicer.
Was
It's
this
not a
available in
technical
3D?
marvel that you need to
Huh?
see in.
Oh, sorry. I was just asking. Was it available in 3D?
I believe it was, yeah.
Because that might be fun.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe. I don't know.
Animated movies are decent in 3D.
Yeah.
Anything else is kind of gimmicky. All right, moving on. Another good movie that who saw this one? I think
Me.
Felix saw this one. Creed 2.
Yeah.
The Return of
Jealous.
Apollo
yeah,
and
well,
Ivan Drago.
Drago is what.
And
Yeah.
Drago Jr. I
Drago
think.
Jr.
Victor Drago.
Who apparently was some monstrous man with muscle and
This dude is huge.
Were you
Oh my
jealous
God.
of his physique?
I felt just so
If
pathetic.
Eddie was here,
I felt
no,
like
I'm just kidding.
such a piece of crap watching this movie.
Snacking
no,
on your
dude.
popcorn. Just
Yeah, well, my chocolate M&Ms.
Carb loading.
My M&Ms and my giant soda. Yeah. Look how massive this man's pecs are. But no, I really, really enjoyed this. This is really good. I don't know if I liked it better than the first one. I did watch the first one just last week also, and I really love it. I really love the first Creed. It's so good. This one is really good too. I find it kind of follows more of the classic Rocky formula, where it's like you're on top of the world, you struggle, you train and montage, and then you go and you kick some ass again. So yeah, I found it slightly predictable, but it was still damn entertaining all the way through.
So the formula still works then.
It still works, yeah. I mean, you can tell when certain things are coming. It's like, oh, here comes the montage. And so
The training
see
day.
the training stuff going on, and it very much echoes a little bit of Rocky 3 and Rocky 4, particular Rocky 4. Yeah, because especially with the with just the duality of the Dragos doing their training, and then you see Adonis doing his training over here in the more rugged kind of areas.
Yeah.
But it's really good, dude. The fight scenes are really good. By the end of it, like I was in a packed theater too, so by the end of it, I felt like I was watching a pay-per-view sporting event with the fight because everybody was just cheering every time punches were landing.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it was really fun.
I feel like you make the family sound so nice, like the Dragos. You make them sound so nice and polite.
It seems like a terrible like regimen he has to go through. Like the opening is like kind of a cold opening where it's just like Victor training, like it's the day in the life of the Dragos, and it's just like cold as to Ukraine.
And this
and
mean,
it's,
rugged, harsh
like,
nature.
Like Ivan Drago just like wakes up Victor. He's like punches him in the like he gives him a dead arm while he's asleep. He's like and he just like wakes him up, and then like they start running.
Would
They
you like
start
to have
doing all
that
their
guy as your
training.
father?
Dude? I mean,
So explain to me that scene that you said that was ridiculous when he did the push-up.
oh, dude, well, just the training. When you watch this guy who plays Victor, I gotta look up his name right now, but this guy is such a massive beast of a man. Yeah, that scene in the trailer where he does the push-up, it just like, it's so intimidating because he's just like roaring the entire time. He does the push-up, he does the rope whip.
So he goes right into the rope.
Yeah, and then he pops up right into his feet and starts whipping him right away. And I don't know if you guys have ever done those in the gym, but that thing is like ridiculously like tough. That thing wears you out so bad.
Yeah.
But this guy, I can't just stop talking about how huge he is. Dude, it reminded me of like Punch-Out, where you
Oh.
see the perspective of Little Mac and the giant fighter he's fighting. Like you're behind Adonis Creed and you look up and you see this massive dude. He has at least half a foot on him, I would say.
Damn.
But the
The
actual
funniest
movie
part
itself,
is they don't care about the weight class though.
not at
in-
all.
in these
That
movies.
doesn't exist in this world because there's no
Good luck
reason.
with that name.
Florian Montigny.
Yeah, he's a big ass dude.
Big ass dude. But yeah, he was
Like to see him in the mountain go at it.
yeah, dude,
Oh,
exactly.
that'd be good arm wrestling.
Yeah, I think he was actually taller than Dolph, if I remember right. He might have had like an inch or two on him.
Nice.
But as far as the movie goes, it was a lot of fun. I feel like the story was pretty. It's pretty straightforward. Adonis is on
Okay.
top of the world. You see him early rise to the championship and
You
whatnot.
killed my father.
And then, of course, the Dragos come in like a bunch of supervillains invading Philadelphia. And yeah, they're here to issue a challenge, and it's a great story and escalation from there. And I gotta say, dude, like I love Stallone as Old Man Rocky. Like it's just like the most adorable thing, kind of, because he's still like this big like lughead, just like yo, just still doing that constantly. Every other word out of his mouth is yo. But like I just love seeing him as Old Man Rocky. He's just like kind of still kind of a doofus, but he's so inspirational, man. Every word that comes out of Rocky's mouth just makes him like, yeah. It's like, yeah, man, you're right. Like even from the first Creed to this one, every time he has a pep talk for Creed, it was like, like you're getting all that pain because you like it, stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, man. It's like it gets you so pumped up. Like that's the coach you want in your corner, man. But yeah, dude, I really dug it. It's such a good, fun movie. If you can check it out with a packed theater with high energy, man, like go for it, because like I luckily got that. I saw it on Thanksgiving weekend, and like the audience was into it, and like I said, by the end of it, they're cheering on every time Adonis lands a punch, and it's great, dude. It really does get your adrenaline pumping with that last fight. I mean, it's really good. Go watch it. That's my.
So I got spoiler questions, because I'm stoked to see it, but it's formulaic. It's Rocky, so be it. Do we lose Rocky?
See, I was making that prediction in the beginning, and no, we don't lose Rocky.
Yes.
Because I was watching, I watched the first Creed again. I'm like, yeah, dude, they came damn near close to killing him off in the first one. And like, I was kind of thinking maybe they're going to continue on with him being the weathered old man. But no, we actually get to see a nice tap and more talks with his family.
You bum.
He didn't say that, but he's definitely Mickey in this movie. He's definitely taking over the Mickey role, and there's definitely a lot of callbacks to, like, I said, previous movies with certain lines. I won't like exactly what context are used, but you get to hear a little break you.
I will break you.
Then you get to hear like, I did it, and like if you can change, little things like that. So a lot of quotes, from the old movies that are kind of brought into this one. But
well,
it's
if they
definitely
follow the same formula, then Rocky's set to die in the next one anyway, like he did. Like Mick did, so.
You're right.
Oh, no.
I feel like it has to happen. I feel like they are kind of transitioning, because this is definitely Adonis's movie. Like the first one was definitely like a big half Adonis, half Rocky movie. This is all Creed right here. They definitely transitioned into it. Him and his relationship with Tessa Thompson's character, who's really awesome in this too. She's great in everything she does. So it's a great cast all around. Like this whole movie is great. It really tugs on the heartstrings. There's a lot of great inspirational moments. But I enjoyed it, dude. I'm a sucker for these Rocky movies.
I'll make sure I watch this movie with just a bottle of water. Then I won't
watch it, dude.
Snacks.
It's gonna make you want to work out, even though I have not done it
there
at all. Like it's so inspirational, dude. Like watching these guys do their thing. Like Michael B. Jordan's a beast, man. Like watching him training here just makes me feel so pathetic.
Like after you're stuffing your face with
So I saw
candy and
I saw the
Thanksgiving
trailer. Like his character's training out in the desert or something.
Yeah. Well, if you remember Rocky IV, I mean, not really spoilers for both, I guess. But he's training out in Siberia or out in Russia, out in the snow. He's literally out in the desert this time, like just like desert heat, just rugged, just like rugged, like equipment and all that. Just like he's punching tires and all this crap. He has a hammer. He's like literally pounding the dirt. Like he's running in the desert, like passing out and like doing all kinds of crazy crap. But wow, it's good, man. It's like I said, it's inspirational. I love watching these kinds of movies that make you want to be a better person, and having Rocky in your corner makes it that much better.
Dang, I definitely want to watch it this week.
Yeah, it sounds good, man.
It's fun, dude.
Well, what'd you give it out of 10?
Let me give it like I'll give it a 9. Yeah, it was a fun movie. I really, really enjoyed it. Like I said, I don't know if I liked it better than the first one, but it's still definitely damn entertaining. It follows the Rocky formula to a T, and it does it very well in its own sense. So, yeah, it's great. Go check it out.
That's good, though. I'm glad the fact that it's doing well. Like, it just shows that people are still, up for a Rocky type movie. People are still enjoying that type of formulated situation.
People love their sequels, Sam.
I do. Good ones. Let me get that right.
This is a good one, man.
Good one.
You feel
55 mil opening. That's pretty good.
Yeah, dude. They really took a page out of the original films too, because I remember reading that Stallone was saying that they really took punches in Rocky IV to make it look real.
Because last Creed he took punches too. Yeah. Michael B. Jordan actually took punches.
Oh yeah, I saw them filming that.
Yeah.
This one, they could not fake those hits that they took, and they're rough, man. Damn. Some of them, like, you feel the impact of them so hard, and like you see the slow motion, like the weird face, like kind of like halfway in one direction. Like it's all in this, and it's good. It's really good.
Okay, you sold me. I will be there this week, possibly if I can.
I had a lot of fun. I'd see it again. I actually borrowed the entire Rocky collection from my parents because I need to go catch up on these movies. I haven't seen them in so long.
Yeah,
this one's
does it have a different feel with the different director, or does it kind of follow similar like to the previous one?
It's similar, but it's definitely not Ryan Coogler. I was kind of looking for those longer cuts, longer takes whenever he had those action sequences. from the first movie, and it wasn't really like that. There was a lot more different angles than the first movie had, but it was still had that feel. It had that flavor, but I would say it's slightly different. It wasn't the exact same, but I don't know. It kind of looked like it was transitioning out of that direction a little bit to kind of become its own thing. But it's definitely borrowed a few cues from it.
That's good.
But
That's good to know.
Still good.
Nice.
Score was decent as well. They definitely borrowed some of the classic music in there also and remixed some things in okay ways. But it was good. When you do hear those classic themes, though, it gets you.
Get some Eye of the Tiger.
They didn't get that.
Nah,
they didn't get
that's
that.
too
They didn't get that 80s.
Well, it's 82% on Rotten Tomatoes. Like Gagne said, it made $56 million in its 5-day run this Thanksgiving, and which is actually best live action opening on Thanksgiving.
Nice.
And Wreck-It Ralph, I didn't mention, it was $84 million, which is actually the second animated movie behind Frozen all time. So not too shabby. A couple of good movies out there. Check them out. Robin Hood's also out there. I don't know if you want to see that or not.
You just walk past that.
Is that honorable mention or pity?
I don't know if
mention?
it's
It's a
honorable
pity
or
mention.
not. Yes, pity mention.
13% on Rotten Tomatoes, man. That's garbage.
14 million there for its $100 million production cost.
Yeah.
It's going to be on our new list of duds coming
Yeah,
next
it
year.
has to be.
All right, that's all I got for movies this week. What else we got, guys? Otherwise, we'll jump in our quiz.
I think it's quiz time.
Yeah. Time for a quiz.
Let's get quizzical.
Ooh, it's a good
I like
segment
that.
name.
I like
Is this about the 80s?
All right, so this one's pretty easy. I'm going to give you a description of a movie, but I'm going to explain it badly. And then you guys are
Oh
going to give
my
me the
God.
movie title.
No,
And you give me a normie description?
it's like we're back in box office again.
Yep.
That guy
Alright.
from the other movie, you know.
You guys ready?
Let's do it.
Hit us.
All right, number one. Name this movie. A love triangle between an 18-year-old girl, a 100-year-old guy, and a dog.
Gagne.
Gagne.
Twilight Breaking Dawn.
Twilight is correct.
Oh my gosh, I would never gotten that.
You got it now? Yeah? All right, number two.
Well, he wasn't a dog though; he was a wolf.
Bad description.
Same deal.
Dogs
yeah.
are wolves. Yeah, it's a bad
yeah,
description.
it's a
Yeah.
bad description, yeah. Sorry.
All right, number two. An elderly man abducts a young, overweight Asian boy to replace his dead wife.
Sam,
Sam.
up.
Up. Yes, correct.
I mean, did he really
That's a
abduct
good
him? I mean, kind of
description.
just got stuck on that
No,
house.
no. Remember, it's a bad description. It's a bad description. That's why my OCD
Love
is
it.
kicking in. But I have to like tame my OCD. But like, calm down, calm
I'm
down.
going to fail this.
All right, number three. A group spends 9 hours returning jewelry.
Felix,
Felix.
Lord of the Rings?
Yes.
Damn, that's good.
I love this game.
Okay.
Excellent.
All right, number four. Hitchhikers with self-esteem issues get lost in the woods and meet a televangelist fraud.
Whoa.
Damn, that's really good. Like, it's just, my mind's like trying to like process this.
Wait.
Can we get that one
can
more
we get a
time?
repeat?
Ready to
I'm
go?
sorry.
All right, hitchhikers with self-esteem issues get lost in the woods and meet a televangelist fraud.
Sam, is it the Hansel and Gretel movie?
Nope.
Damn.
Just fraud. Wow. As much as I want
All
to
right, you guys
answer-
give up?
I don't
no,
want to
no.
give up.
Come
No,
on.
never surrender.
Come on, Rocky, you can do this, you bum.
Bloody fraud televangelist. What? Self-esteem issues.
Come on, Gagne. Yeah, help us out, bro.
It's the human centipede.
No.
Okay. Gagne, your turn. Go for it.
I got nothing.
Nothing.
What is it, Sam?
I thought it was Huntsman, but I could be wrong.
Nope. The Wizard of Oz.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Damn it, dude! High five. That was good. I like that.
I didn't make any of these up, by the way.
You got
These
these
are
off
all off the internet.
What?
Wow.
Wow, these people are amazing.
All right, are you ready? Number five.
Well, I just got to comment. That's such a bullshit question, but you're also so right about that. God.
All right, number five. A white child is told he is special, and then he goes to private school.
Sam,
Every movie ever. Sorry.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter, yes. All right, number six. A young man forcibly binds other men and photographs them for money.
Ooh. Ooh.
Fuck.
Kinky.
Sam. Superman.
No.
Oh, dude. Oh my god. Flex, you got this. You got this. You
Yeah,
got
Sam's
this.
trying to get it to you.
Gagne,
Kanye.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
But which one? But which one? Hold on.
There's no follow-up, Flex.
Well, you got to be specific. You can't just say Spider-Man like it encompasses all Spider-Man movies.
There was a movie called Spider-Man. Come on.
God. Come on.
Oh, you guys. Number 7. This one's easy. 4 kids come out of the closet.
Oh.
Felix?
Felix.
I don't know if there was 4. Shit. The Chronicles of Narnia.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Some bitch.
All right, number 8. A wisecracking boiler technician teaches kids to believe in their dreams.
Oh my gosh, this is a horrible description. A boiler what?
Technician.
What does he do to the kids?
Gagne,
Teaches kids to believe in their dreams. Gagne?
Mary Poppins.
No.
Sam.
Sam.
Freddy Krueger?
What's the movie?
Oh.
God, good one.
What?
Felix gonna have it. Felix, still in
Oh
his
my
way.
god. You gave him Spider-Man?
What's the movie
Boiler
called?
technician.
Wait, he already answered. With Freddy Krueger, which is not a movie.
You're right. What's the movie called?
Oh, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, but come on. But which one?
Flex, there's no
Boiler technician. Got it.
That's what gave it away. I'm like, it has to be Freddy Krueger, right?
Follow their dreams. Damn, that's a good one.
that was well played, dude.
It's actually really good.
All right, so number 9. Priest kidnaps child for cult and eventually marriage to politician twice his age.
Wow. A priest kidnaps child, marries someone twice his age. I just want to say I really do love this game, though. Seriously.
This
I'm
is
surprised you guys are having some trouble with these.
well, because that's a horrible description.
Exactly.
Okay,
I'll read it again.
Yes.
Priest kidnaps child for cult and eventual marriage to politician twice his age.
It's his age.
Yes.
Is it the Phantom Menace?
Bingo!
Felix.
Episode 1.
But he didn't chime in, though.
I know.
Sam.
I gave it to him.
Sam.
Y'all were
Phantom
blanking it
Menace.
out.
This is great. I love this.
All right, last
If
one.
you could have told me like the greatest political drama in space, and yeah, I would have figured it out.
But he didn't mention any trades. He
All
didn't
right.
mention any trades.
We got Sam in the lead by 1. Last question. A group of friends decides to spend less time online.
Oh my god.
What? That's like any movie. A group of friends decide to spend less time online. Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Decided to spend less time online.
Right? It's like, because when we get the answer, we hate ourselves so much. We should name this game the Loathing Quiz. Damn it. All right, Flex, you go first so I can guess
Wait,
off
what?
of you.
Hey, Gany's here too. Shit.
I mean, I've been really bad at this, so I'm just going to throw out like tag because I've got nothing.
There you go. Nope. It's a
Not
group of
tag?
friends. but
Okay. That's good. You said 4, right?
Group of friends
Group of friends.
decides to spend less
Four of
time
them?
online.
No, he said group. He didn't say
Group of
number.
friends. Oh man. Felix is the Terminator.
Oh,
I don't know.
Sam.
Nope.
Sam.
Sam?
Is it a fucking? Oh my god, that movie just
I
came
think I
out.
just figured it out. Fuck.
Oh my god. Hey, hang on, wait. They were wearing the virtual reality helmets and they took it off. Fuck. Oh, Ready Player One.
No. What'd you think, Felix?
Is it the Matrix?
It is the Matrix.
Can I have it?
Sam, you win by 1 point.
Ah,
Yay!
Excellent.
Man.
Bring 2 of my friends.
Glad you guys like that one.
That was
I don't
good.
know if you-
That's actually really challenging.
Yeah.
It
That's
was so
ruthless.
tough, but so fun. Like, wow.
I hope the audience had a few of those.
yeah.
They were tough.
Quicker than
There were
we
some
did.
tough ones.
Bravo to you if you figured it out. 'cause
So
that
wait,
was ridiculous.
I said Spider-Man, but it was a specific Spider-Man?
No, it was just any Spider-Man.
Oh,
that's
okay.
Yeah, you were good.
bullshit. It's like making a description about Batman and just saying any Batman movie ever. There's way too many.
No, I'm just saying the first Spider-Man. It was
Yeah, I
just
mean, the first Spider-Man
Spider-Man.
movie.
It's a
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
It was called Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Spider-Man.
Takes pictures for money. Yeah, whatever.
Yep.
Man,
Just being salty.
dude, where did you find these?
Dude, there's a
quotes
whole Reddit for these. It's called "Explain a Film Plot Badly."
I
they're
have
pretty.
seen some of
Yeah,
these.
they're pretty clever.
Fantastic.
We might have to do another one of these quizzes.
Yeah. I actually like
that. I really dread the randomness. I wonder how would they describe Batman. They probably won't say a kid without his
Guy who
parents.
walks around naked in the cave. Has daddy issues.
Yeah, daddy issues.
No. I think a good one would be a rich guy with a butler.
I mean,
Guy nails it down.
Well, yeah, that doesn't narrow it down, Sam.
Exactly, the bad
He
description.
has an affliction for young boys in bird costumes. There you go.
a young boy never returns to the movies.
Oh man, that was good. I like that. That was good.
It was a fucking
Spends the rest of his life playing dress up. Yeah,
There
we
you
we got to do this again.
There you go. Has an affiliation for cosplaying cats.
So he grabs him by the pussy. What?
Whoa. Maybe.
And on that note, we're closing the show.
That's
Long
right.
show.
I'm
Thanks for
fired.
listening, everybody.
We lost a little track here.
Man, I'm just so amazed by this. All the descriptions, because these are really, really bad. Like my
Once you
OCD
think about
kicks
him, you're
in.
like, oh shit,
Makes
Wizard
sense.
of Oz, like fucking
Yeah,
Yeah, that was.
I will be going down that rabbit hole tonight. Thank you.
Right,
Thank you, Adam.
totally. It's pretty fun. All right, guys, that's all we got for you this week. We'll be on Podbean for the time being. Check it out next year at SoundCloud.
Ooh, the big move.
Yep.
moving on up.
We also got coming up our movie draft and our Harry Potter debate later on this probably next year.
Yeah, maybe next year. It's coming though.
Yeah, it's coming.
And then
Just know that.
year in review of the best and the worst movies and
Absolutely.
TV shows.
We're gonna wrap up 2019 here pretty soon.
Yeah, man. Almost made it.
There you
Crazy
go.
to think about.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening. We'll catch you next week.
It's been fun.
See y'all.
Hope you guys enjoy Adam's little quiz. It was pretty epic. We all failed today.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Take it easy.
Be nice to each other.
Later.
Peace.